promise you it works. Because if I can do what I just did, in a month, I know we all can do a hell of a lot in a year. What's up, guys? Welcome back to All Things Ashley, where I share good vibes and good info. Today's video is going to be about how to set goals for 2021 and how to achieve them. So I know that everyone kind of had New Year's resolutions about things they want to change in the new year, but for things that you actually want to do and get done is what we're going to talk about today. So if you want to see tips and tricks on that, go ahead and stay tuned. Someone went ahead and told me that every video I have new hair. I am wearing my real hair because I am back in school, and I just saw no point in actually buying extensions, putting them in, to always have to have them tied back for clinical. So yeah, this is her, this is she. First things first, with any plan, I believe that you should have everything organized and written down, because I feel like when you write it down, you've made sense of everything. To just say it and think of things is not really putting it into action. Like when you sit down and write something down, I feel like you're putting so much more thought and attention and effort into it. So as I say that, I will be reading out of this journal because I've literally written down my whole 2021 in this journal. So basically, the first step to your plan is like when you're coming up with ideas and you're coming up with things you want to do, my first tip is to stay silent. It's okay to talk to your family, your friends, your coworkers about the things you're doing, but I feel like when you're quiet about it, you yourself are preparing yourself for it, and you're figuring out how you're going to get it done, and you're really focusing and zoning in on what the goal is, and you're mentally preparing yourself. When you talk about it and when you tell other people things, it allows that energy in, and it allows different opinions to sway your mental. But if you talk maybe after you have time to like think about your plans, then it hits different because it's actually a second opinion. It's not someone talking you out of it. It's not somebody telling you what you can and can't do, what they did, what they think about it. It's none of that. You have it already in your mind set what you want, and then you're hearing their input. So that's step one, stay silent. Step two is going to be to make a plan. And when I say make a plan, I'm talking very detailed. So in my journal here that I have, I've written down my goals that I want for 2021, or even just January, February. So I've written down that goal, and I've written down what I need to do to get to it, the things I don't need to do that might distract me from it, and just basically the what, when, why, how, where, all of that. You need an actual plan, because if you say, I'm gonna start a business this year, and that's all you wrote down, that's not a plan. You haven't decided how you're gonna make it happen, what you need to make it happen, when you're gonna make it happen. That's not how you really achieve a goal, because you haven't done the work. You haven't put in any of the time to really think about how you're gonna reach that goal. So definitely, number two, make a plan. Number three, it really ties into number two when it says make a plan, but it's just to be very specific. Very, very, very specific about how and when. So I have something that I'm working on right now, or I really want to say working on, but it's something that I'm going after, something that I want, that I'm planning to have by the end of this month. And so back when I started thinking about it, I was very specific about, this is what I want to do at this time. This is exactly what it's going to take to get there, and this is exactly what I have to do. So if I have to cut out all these things, that's just what's going to happen. And this is my how, what, when, why. Did I say that twice? My how, what, when, where, and why of how this is going to get done. So anything that fell outside of that didn't work. And I don't know about y'all's religions or anything like that, but like in my prayers, I'm also very specific, because I can't tell God like, okay, I want this to happen. He can do it next year. He can do it 2 years from now. I'm very specific about what I want, when I want it, and how I want it to fall, and how I want it to happen. Not saying he's gonna do it that way, but you be specific on your end. All right, and my last tip is going to be consistent and stay focused. So take me for example. I'm gonna do another video about this when it's time. I'm really not gonna speak on it just yet, But in my particular situation, it was very important for me to be consistent with my how of how I was going to get to my goal and to stay focused. So over Christmas break, I'll just give y'all a little tidbit. So over Christmas break was my time, my when and my how I was going to get things done. It was hard to stay focused. It was hard to be consistent because naturally I'm on Christmas break. I'm trying to chill. I'm trying to relax. I don't want to do anything. But you have to do whatever it takes to be consistent and stay focused. If my friends call me and I can't go because I have to do this today. If my friends call me and want to go out, oh, I said I'm only going to spend this much money this week. I can't do that. Being consistent. Man, I'm really tired. I've done this for 3 days, 4 days straight. I really want to break. No, I got to stay consistent because this is my goal for the week. So I definitely think that's the hardest part. Another big tip. Do not let other people speak fear into your plans. Do not let anyone speak fear into your plans. It sounds like you're just going to be this unbreakable, untouchable. This can be as subtle as a little comment here or a little jab there, or, I don't know if this is going to work. How are you going to do that? I don't see how you can make it. None of that. We not hearing none of that in 2021, because anything that you put your mind to and find a way to do it is possible. No, it might not happen overnight. No, it might not happen in a few months. Might take you all 2021 and then this time next year. But you are not going to let anybody speak fear into your plans, because nobody can control you and your life but you and God. So, all right, guys. So these were just my tips and tricks on how to set and achieve goals in 2021. I promise you it works. Because if I can do what I just did, in a month, I know we all can do a hell of a lot in a year, okay? So, like I said, take these 4 steps and use them. It doesn't matter if you have a big goal, I want to open a business, or you have something small, I want to save this much money in a month. You can get it done. So if you want to see more of me or even my progress towards my goal that I told y'all about, make sure you're following me on Instagram. I'm going to drop it below. And yeah, so as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video.